What up, viewers? What up? What up? I am continuing my playthrough of Warcraft 3 Reforged. Let's talk about the last episode, because it was a doozy. It was the end of the human campaign. Arthas starts off on his island. Everyone's kind of trapped there because they've lost the boats. Arthas and Mirrodin, they have a small group of people, and they're going to find where the promised sword Frostmourne, and he really wants to get to it. There's a revenant that is protecting it, an undead kind of golem spirit is protecting the sword, and tells Arthas that, you know, this path he's on, you know, the sword isn't going to be able to solve all of his problems. The revenant's not defending the sword from Arthas, he's defending Arthas from the sword, and I thought was a really Arthas goes in. Mirrodin reads the inscription that says, like, blade is cursed, it's not going to help you, it'll devour your soul. And Arthas says, screw it, I need it to defeat my enemies. He picks up the sword, a giant wave of energy is unleashed, and Mirrodin dies. So all of his companions die. Arthas comes back through the portal, and then he uses the sword to slay all of the undead in the area, and finally puts it through Mal'Ganis, after Mal'Ganis and him have a conversation of that this is all part of the Dark Lord's plan, whoever the Dark Lord is. I didn't know that Warcraft had a Dark Lord, so that's interesting. But yes, this is all part of the Dark Lord's plan, and then Arthas says, yes, I've finally, you know, I only listen to Frostmourne now, and then he stabs Mal'Ganis, and Mal'Ganis dies. Or whatever death looks like, I don't quite know how Dreadlords work. He dies, and Arthas kind of wanders the frozen wastelands, so he finally returns home. When he returns home, it shows a nice cinematic, and it's one of my favorite cinematics in the whole story. It shows Arthas, he's being welcomed as the long lost prince who has returned to his land and helping to save his people. And he approaches his father on the throne, says another great line, is doing son, and he's like, I'm succeeding you, and then just flink, and just stabs him. Oh man, the rise and fall of Arthas has been done, and that's where we pick up right now, is the Undead campaign. So let's hop in and see what that is all about. I forget. I thought the campaign kind of cut to I thought it cut to like orcs, all the orcs that left for Kalimdor, so I thought maybe we'd be returning there, but that's this has to hold for us. Ooh, yeah, exciting stuff. Chapter 1, Trudging Through the Ashes. The Lich King's plague of undeath has spread through the capital city and into the outskirts of Lordaeron. Shocked and disheartened by the loss of their beloved king, the forces of Lordaeron were scattered by the ravenous undead warriors. Now Lordaeron is but a shadow of its former glory, and Prince Arthas has yet to be seen. Coming out of hiding? What are you doing, my son? Succeeding you. Ugh. Such a good, it's so good. There's a lake. Oh wow. Is there a lake around capital city of Lord? I remember there being a lake, but I remember Dalaran being that close to the lake. Trying to go back to my World of Warcraft memories. I only had like one during World. What we got? Okay, we're here. The Margettis?
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I will...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth,
He's got my
I've
flame
come to
orb.
congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the
You kinda
Scourge,
looks like my
you
brother.
have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his
Yeah.
name. And I
Loser.
still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace.
Ah,
Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Cult of the Damned. All about. Alright.
This is more like it.
Find some
Frostmourne
friends.
hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
That's
Ah,
cool.
at last.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the
how
townsfolk
would-
see
the
your undead
necromancer?
minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
Frostmourne hungers.
Must bleed.
Speak, fool. Ah,
Burn
at
crates.
last.
Yes.
Finally. For the Lich
My
King.
life for Nezul.
Guards!
No one orders me around.
The
I have to kill these
undead!
guys?
Sound the alarm! The dead have risen again! Guards!
A normal thing.
This is more like it. Ah,
More
at
crates anywhere?
last.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well. My sight is yours.
Ooh.
All shall be revealed.
Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The undead!
Faithless coward.
Sound the alarm!
This is more like it.
I bow to your will.
Ah, at last. Ah, at last.
Over here. Over here.
This is more like
Hide.
it.
Feel like a good hiding spot, but hiding spot nonetheless. Everyone knows I hate-
Frostmourne
I hate
hungers.
crates.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Potion of healing. Okay. Damage reduction. 23% damage reduction. Five armor. Zero attack. I don't know what this gets me, but I kind of want to just destroy this.
Speak, fool.
No, 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 no.
At last. Your pain shall be legendary.
Not that hammer.
No one orders me around.
Give me anything?
What is it now? This is more like
It's
it.
over here.
Finally. This is more like it.
The dead have risen
At
again.
last.
Guards!
I
Finally.
live
This guy.
only to serve, great lord.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead have risen
At
again.
last.
Guards!
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it.
How could you murder your own father?
Complicated, alright?
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. You will know endless torment.
Oh, the body's
Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Probably that way, right? One of them there corpses, right? There's some corpses. Good healing right
Speak,
there.
fool. Finally.
Here.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
The
I'll
dead
make
have
sure
risen
you
again.
suffer.
Guards!
My way! My god,
Now,
killed a woman.
Frostmourne. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Finally. At last.
Run!
This is more like it. At last. Finally.
Whew!
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
My life for Nezu.
Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers.
Cannibalize a little bit more. Got the movement speed and life regeneration. They go on for us. Kill that knight soon.
Finally.
There's sheep over here for when that guy's dead.
This is more like it.
Must be.
Tread lightly. What is it now? At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last. Finally.
The horses.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
Sheep.
Who's that?
Usable corpses? Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. How are they not a usable corpse? I'm just having fun. Kill that knight. Guys, can I continue to level
Tread
up?
lightly.
Probably not, right? Usually one hero. There's usually one level limit on the heroes.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
Feet. Run!
This is more like it. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Fish! Can we eat some fish? I feel like I've turned a 5-minute mission into like a 45-minute mission. But... Oh, find the stuff.
Finally. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Way.
Finally.
Wow, the swing
At
distance on these
last.
guys.
This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
The 1-in-1 guy.
No one orders me around.
Those corpses!
Tread lightly.
I don't know what this proves.
Who's that?
Oh yeah, oh, remember the voice lines?
Must feed. Who's that? We eat dead people. We scary. We eat brains.
Brains?
No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory.
Must feed.
What is
that's
it
good.
now?
Good. Like it.
Ah, at
Approved.
last.
I approve.
Speak, fool. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Finally.
Yes.
At last.
Go eat. Go eat my minions.
No one orders me around.
I'll do something. I don't know.
This is more like it.
Go attack a village. Barracks.
For the Lich King.
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Must be.
Can you even get in this? Both of you tactic?
What is it now?
Yeah, I can't do it. It's fine.
Frostmourne
I am not,
hungers.
I shall be your eyes.
What is it now?
What
Finally.
needs revealing?
At last.
Let's see.
Wow.
I go unseen.
What? This is huge.
I'll look into it. I go
There's a
unseen.
different way in? How do I get into this?
I'll look into it. All shall be
There's a
revealed.
side door.
No one orders me around.
What am I doing?
Finally. This is
Side
more
door.
My
like
sight
it.
is yours. Let's see.
Speak, fool. I'll make sure
No,
you
no, no,
suffer.
no.
Undead have risen again. Guards, the
Frostmourne, I
undead
bow
have
To
returned.
your will.
Finally.
Nope, run. Run,
Frostmourne
run, run.
hungers.
Bastard.
Nope, get away from me. Run away.
At last. This is more like it. At
I
last.
shall be your eyes.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
What needs revealing?
Robert and Tyler?
Tread lightly.
How do I get that accolade?
This is more like it.
Mercy, my lord.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
Run it. Run.
At last.
Over here. Oh, checkpointed.
Frostmourne hungers.
CFO.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last.
Arthas can hit. But
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
I shall be your eyes. All shall be revealed.
okay.
No one
Control.
orders me around.
I got the one knight.
At last. Tread lightly. Faithless coward.
Can you upgrade?
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
200. How many hit points do you have? 330.
What is it now?
I heal for over half. Okay. Funny, just where are you? Oh.
My sight is yours.
Oh, there's a set of crates here. I don't like crates. I don't like. You know how I feel about crates. I don't like them.
What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it.
The damned stand ready.
Okay.
At last. Finally. Frostmourne
Oh my
hungers.
That's great. I
Finally.
love finding
Frostmourne
My
hungers.
sight is
the
yours.
shade. As much as I want to kill those guys,
No
I'll
one
earn
orders
an
me
XP.
around.
What needs revealing? I shall be your
Speak,
eyes.
Alright, what's going
I'm
on
in
now?
luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
The Lich King. Whoa!
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly.
Skeletal warriors are a thing?
No one orders me around.
I shall be your eyes.
Wanna go back?
Let's see.
Speak, fool.
What needs revealing? I'll look into it. I go unseen. I go unseen.
What is it
I
now?
wanna go back.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Okay.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Finally. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Guardians of corpses.
No one orders me around.
Skeleton. I've never seen a skeleton warrior. Aren't ghouls their base
Tread
trope?
lightly.
Do you have a regeneration rate? Never read their sound.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Click on it.
This is more like it.
What
Finally.
needs revealing?
It's just
This is more like it.
Say your prayers. Bandits, run!
No, don't die.
Finally.
Like we're both working together. for the town hall.
What is it now?
Am I just pillaging the countryside because I can, or am I building up a forest? I guess I'm gathering acolytes for some reason. To, like, summon something?
Insufficient mana.
Okay.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
My life for Nazul.
Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Here.
I
Hey,
shall
let's
be
go
your
over here.
eyes.
This guy.
Finally.
I live
This is more
only
like
to
it.
serve, great lord.
No one orders
Not killing
me
those guys?
around.
My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly.
I live only to
This
serve,
is more like
great
it.
lord.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Insufficient mana.
What is it now?
Spider ring? What is a spider ring? The agility.
Tread lightly.
I live only
know
to
endless
serve,
torment.
great lord.
Faithless coward. No one orders me around.
Must be limited.
What is it now? Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer.
What needs
Oh yeah, we
revealing?
already did that.
Let's
What is it
see.
now?
Over here. So.
Ah, at
cannibalize?
last.
Okay. Eat some dudes.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
That was a what the?
Ah,
Tensor
at
magic,
last.
run! Magic tents. They
This
have magic
is more
tents.
like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool.
I
Frostmourne
live only to
hungers.
serve, great lord.
Speak, fool.
My sight is yours. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. All shall be revealed.
Tread lightly.
25 to do it.
Ah, at last.
Up here. Oh, mana.
Finally.
Okay. Need it. Oh. Lies. Skeleton wood. Fuck.
What is it now?
Butts. Kind of butts.
This is more like it. Finally.
Here.
The undead!
My life for
Sound the
Nessie.
alarm!
Your pain shall be legendary.
You should burn in hell.
Does hell exist?
Frostmourne hungers.
Hell a place here?
This is more like it.
I shall be your eyes. I go unseen.
Patrol dude?
Let's
A
see.
patrol dude?
No one orders me around. Finally.
The dead have risen again. Guards! Help! The undead have returned.
You've betrayed us all.
This is more like it. What is it now? Speak, fool.
50?
No one orders me around.
What
Shade,
needs
what's-
revealing?
Is it over here that I need to go
I'll
next,
look into
or-
it. I go
Back light over
unseen.
there. Back here.
All shall be revealed.
Tread lightly.
People, we got
What is it now?
villagers.
Finally.
Help! The undead have returned.
Ah, at
I
last.
live only to serve, great lord.
Good.
My sight is
People
yours.
who live only to serve. What is that?
No one orders me
Are
around.
there children over here?
Frostmourne
Help! The
hungers.
undead have
no.
returned.
Speak, fool.
Murder a child right now.
I shall be your eyes. Let's see.
Dude and a thing.
I'll look into it. Let's see.
Over here.
All shall be
Dude.
revealed. I'll look into
Night
it.
over here, right? And if
I go unseen.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead have risen again.
that
Guards!
I shall be your eyes. Let's see.
dude over here.
All shall be revealed.
Tread
What
lightly.
needs revealing?
This is more
The
like
undead! Sound the alarm!
it. Finally. At
Everybody,
last.
catch this guy.
I bow
kill the
to
woman.
your will.
So merciless.
My sight is yours.
Do
No one
look
orders
into
me
it.
around.
that based on time?
This is more
dead
like
have
it.
risen
Number of people
again.
I find.
Guards!
Killed.
The
At
undead!
last.
Sound the alarm!
Frostmourne hungers.
This guy. Really? Come on.
My life for Nazul.
Last 4 are in here.
At last.
Kill them
The dead have risen again. Guards!
At last. This is more like it.
Ah, Captain, your men just broke rank. What kind of leader are you?
Frostmourne hungers.
Yep, gentlemen.
Speak, fool.
All this dude's
I shall be your
all this
eyes.
dude's freaking underlings.
I go unseen.
What is it now?
Left to their post.
Frostmourne hungers.
I keep forgetting C and A are not the same button.
At last. Speak, fool. This is
I
more
bow
like
to
it.
your
Stand ready
will.
to serve, great lord.
At last.
Your voice is a cage out.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Anything in the cage? Okay, nothing's in. Well, that's a lot of dudes.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes.
What do we need?
What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
God. Eh. Alrighty. Arthas is roaming the countryside and building up a large gathering of acolytes so that they can resurrect Kel'Thuzad, who we killed in during the human campaign. Yeah, that was a lot more difficult for like a first level than I thought it would be. Holy crap, that was difficult. So, yeah. But hope you enjoyed this. If you do, feel free to follow, like, and subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitch so you can see more great content like this. Hope you have a super day. Hope you have a super week. And I hope you have a super day. Bye.